started can go all the way to the Final Four. Last year, these two teams wanting to even eclipse that. As for the Blazers, they want to go back to the finals. Here's a corner three. That time, overshoots as Mark Paggaran, tried to tip it back to Perpetual.
May pick up na yung depensa nitong CSB. Ang dami nakukuha turnovers. Forced turnovers dito sa Perpetual.
Now here's Kahukov bringing the ball down across the timeline. So it was JC Collier pala. Who was yung kanina yung naghihiwalay kay Will Gozum at kay Robbie Naive.
Medyo may misunderstanding doon on the last shot by Robbie Naive. He wanted Will to screen him, pero itong defender ni Will was pushing him up. So medyo may misunderstanding lang doon. Pero pumasok agad ito si JC Collier. Ayaw pa nga magpapigil ni Will, no? Bitawan mo, pero hindi. Inawakan niya yung dalawa.
As we see Miggy Corteza now at the line, and he misses the first. Corteza, a 64% free throw shooter so far in 5 games played. Yun yung sinasabi ko sa iyo. Di ba yung leader, yung veterano, yung talagang won't be afraid to step in the middle. Kayang pagsabihan kahit sino ka pa. Sino yung ganun na naalala mo nga? Aside from Bolik ba? Or sabi mo si Baser Camer? Yung talagang...
Actually, I think si Baser eh. Si Bolik kasi more... Hindi kasi si Bolik na eh. Bolik na siya eh. Hindi siya yung star player si Bolik eh. Hindi katulad nila Robin Ive, JC Collier, di ba? Pero ang pinakamahirap na kalaban dyan, yung ego eh. Yung iba't ibang ego ng mga players. Kasi you have Will Gozum, MVP. You have a scoring machine on Miguel Ocson. Diba? And you're Robin Ive, or diba? Nothing against them. Pero these guys are...
Of course.
They made the name for themselves.
Scoring on the other end. Now on our third deadlock at 20 all. Ningi ni Corteza sa baba. Foul away from the ball. Now let's head back courtside. Listen to Diana Igual, who has more on the Perpetual Altas. Diana?
Andre and JV, sa panayam ko sa Perpetual Altas kanina, the challenge here today is really kung paano nila tatalunan ang kanilang mga sarili. Maliwanag na maliwanag ang mensahe ng koponang ito. Their first priority is to raise their own game, striving to outdo their last performance with defeating the BENILDE Blazers, only coming second on their list. Ayan muna ang balita for this side. Back to you, Andre and JV.
Maraming salamat. Diana, oh! Three down. Josh Kahukov is just on fire today. So last game, it was Migzopson. Today, it's Kahukov, who's been sending bombs. 2 out of 3 from downtown, shooting 57% from the field. 10 points off the bench in 6 minutes.
Wow, solid, no? Talagang ang lalim nitong CSB Blazers eh. Tsaka unexpected na si Joshua pa talaga gagawa para sa kanila dito sa game na to.
The drive, blocked there by Omega. Tumba si Naive, balik sa Perpetual. And here's 3 mula kay Ferreras. Wala, tumatakbo ang BENILDE. 3-on-1. Nice extra pass. Corteza couldn't handle the leather.
Medyo,
Charles Chu was telling Kahukov, layup mo na yun.
Okay, paribag mo na si Miggy, no? Kasi makukuha naman ni Miggy at magmintis ka eh. Pero on that end, medyo tentative dito si Miggy Corteza. He was looking to pass the ball pa after Joshua passed him the ball. Pero on that play, dapat inangat na niya agad eh. Kasi maliit yung kalaban niya.
Carlos is back in for Kahukov, who heads back to the BENILDE bench. Roque, almost losing a handle on the ball, guarded by Will Gozum. Roque up top, giving up his dribble. The pass, almost stolen. Here's Razon from way downtown. Goes out of bounds. And now let's listen to BENILDE's side. Lexi Gonzalez has more and was able to talk to Coach Charles too earlier today. Lexi?
Nakausap ko si Meg Soxon kanina at tinanong ko siya what pushed him after just reaching his career high in points with 29 points and 4 assists. Ang sabi naman niya, nasa isip ko na kailangan namin manalo. Pagdating naman sa kanyang kumpiyansa, sabi niya, hindi ako naghintay, I just let it flow. Talagang nag-flow nga ang Tres in his last game, pero marami ang nagtataka kung may kinalaman ba ito sa pagkawala ng kanyang signature mask. Sagot niya, wala naman, bagong season, bagong look lang. We're hoping to see more from this Mamba mentality-inspired star player, Andre and JV.
Yeah, my apologies, Lexi. Oo nga pala. Dami nakakausap. Charles Tew, nakausap din niya. And then Mix Oxon, that's correct. Yes, yung mask, di ba, pinag-uusapan nga natin. Actually, tinatanong ko din siya, mas okay ba na may mask? Pero syempre, di ba, last season kasi because he was wearing that mask because of precaution dahil sa mukha niya nga. And then as we see this drive by Will Gozum. And then on the other end, Razon out to Roque, puts it up. But going back to Miguel Oxon to Mix, he prefers to be called Mix, by the way. Sabi ko, paano pag dating mo ng pros? Anong ano mo? Kasi di ba, syempre pag sumikat ka na. Di ba, pang Giovanni Halalon. Wanted to be called Gio Halalon. So,
Tama.
pero yun nga, itong si Oxon, you know, mask or no mask, pag ganun ba naman ang bitaw mo, pag nag-init na eh. But thank you, Lexi, for that report earlier on Mix.
Actually, when you have a mask pa nga, parang
Mas nadi-disturb
handicap
ka,
pa yun
no?
eh, di ba? Parang nahihirapan ka pa eh.
Correct.
Parang the gloves are off, pero dito kay Mix Oxon, the mask is off.
Actually, sa bahay niya, tawag sa kanya, Miggy Boy. Pero may Miggy na nga daw, si Miggy Corteza. Pero yun nga, his friends call him Mix. So, yun nga, ang haba ng diskusyon. Sabi ko, ano ba gusto mo matawag? Miguel o Mix? Baka syempre, pag sumikat ka na, naging JV Mongol ka na.
Ako wala, yun eh, JV. So, ano gusto niya tawag? Mix talaga.
Mix. Good drive there. And Netura gets fouled. Ay, may yata maniwala. Gusto mo, tanongin mo eh.
Actually, mamaya, mag-halftime. Baka may
Sige.
gustong nickname eh, di ba? Kasi mga Filipino, di ba?
Hindi, Mix daw talaga.
Kunyari, Carl yung pangalan. Nagiging Jokoy bigla, di ba? Ang layo minsan eh.
Oxon back on the floor. Gozum heads back to Charles Tew's bench. Netura now at the line for two. He is their leading scorer, and as I said, also very good free throw shooter. 88%. 14 out of 16, just missed two. Oh no, I'm looking at Oxon's numbers. It's Netura's 46% free throw shooter. 12 out of 26 before this game. Siguro nagulat ka, no?
But they're really shooting well, lalo na last game nila sa free throw, itong Altas.
Ayun, 52.6% of the line si Netura. But they get the ball back here. Fresh 14 for the Altas. Netura, good move on the low block.
They really love that play, no? They're really giving it to the block. Pati sa Altas. And on that time, si Netura naman, scoring.
Sako wanted to give it to Carlos. Pero nakatikit talaga si Jello Razon. Oh, that's pass stolen away, and Roque with a two-handed clutch.
Sabi nga ni Coach Martin, parang iba na yung confidence itong batang to after that alley-oop play niya na talaga nag-viral. Nakita na very athletic talaga si Art Roque.
Oxon still hasn't got any shots up. Let's it fly. And that time hits the front iron on the... And then it goes back to Perpetual. Omega puts it up and in. The lead is back up to 4 para sa Perpetual Altas. Timeout by Charles Tew. Benilde wanting to talk things over. Stay tuned. Dito lamang sa GTV. to nothing run by Art Roque with that two-handed stuff. Last 2 minutes and 7 seconds. The Altas getting the lead back after a run by the Blazers as well, who went up as much as 5. Starter points. Roque and the Altas outscoring the starters of the Blazers 27-11. Roque's numbers in 10 minutes, 15.6
points.
9
Wow.
from the field
Grabe.
today.
More than a point per minute, no, Dre?
And the Blazers need an answer. But look at Netura, just really on Migs Oxon. Talagang ayaw patanggapin ng bola si Oxon, and a miss there by Carlos. Benilde shooting 42.9% from the field compared to the Altas shooting a whopping 55%.
They're just really pounding it inside itong Altas. Kaya ang taas ng percentage
Tama.
sila eh.
Makasigan, spots, fires. This is the 3. Balik sa Perpetual. Itong Blazers, 2 of 10, 20% from 3-point range today. And look at the Altas again getting the ball back. Razon had to let it fly. It
sayang.
goes down. But it will not count according to our officials, as he wasn't able to let that ball go.
Pero kita mo naman yung activity itong mga big man ng si Omega, lalo na si Netura, getting that offensive rebound kahit nag-shot clock violation pa sila. Pero yung intensity nila, yung the way they want to get the ball on the offensive board, malaking bagay.
Alam mo, James, sabi mo nga yung field goal shooting, di ba, puro sa loob. 11 of 17 sila sa 2-point area. They're
More
shooting
than 50.
65%.
Yeah, wow.
Pero from 3, 0 of 5. So alam mong sa loob na talagang dinodominate itong Perpetual Help. Dahil 0 to 5, wala pang napapasok na 3 itong Altas.
At the same time, yung turnovers din itong CSP Blazers. Live turnovers, diretso sa layup. So that's giving them a higher percentage on the paint.
Samantala, Peter Pan Barkuma now checking in. And if here's a kid whom, kumbaga, nagkaroon ng season, ang ganda nung nilalaro ni Barkuma eh. Tapos medyo nawalan na ng minutes. He's averaging just 10 minutes per game in 4 games this season.
Solid energy gaya si Peter Pan.
Medyo nawalan ng sa rotation eh. Siyempre, dami rin nag-emerge, with the emergence of Roque, Pagara, Netura.
Pero still, talagang dark horse itong Altas kasi kita naman natin very
Oo,
athletic players, very skilled players. Pero feeling ko kulang lang is yung experience eh. How to end the game properly para control nila lalo na sa clutch time. Sinong hanapin nila?
Razon, an 81% free throw shooter, close to 82%. That time he misses. That's just his 3rd miss this season from the line. Out of 13 attempts. Carlos getting the ball back from Marciaga. Carlos guarded by the pesky Bakuma. Oxon still hasn't gotten his rhythm yet. Difficult fall away. And Oxon, after that 29-point outburst last game, JV, today, Oxon. Wala pa. Even from the field, just 0 of 3 para kay Oxon. Razon from way downtown. A miss, Corteza. Here's the ball back for the Blazers. Here's Oxon crossing the timeline. Oxon still hasn't gotten a field goal. But hindi niya pa nakukuha yung rhythm niya eh.
Ganda din ang depensa nito ni Tura dito kay Mix.
Samantala, kakapasok lang si Jesse Arciaga, the rookie, getting his first field goal. Timeout by Mike Sagigid. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Perpetual still ahead by 3. the Perpetual Lady Altas. Of course, Coach Sandy Rieta. And look at, it was a successful season. Last season para sa Lady Altas of Perpetual. And they're here to support the men's basketball team. Binabati din natin ang men's volleyball coach sa Perpetual Help na si Coach Sammy Akaylar. Namiti mo na ba si Coach Sammy, Jibs?
Hindi pa. Pero looking forward to meet si Coach Sammy. Siyempre part ng NCAA yan eh. Si Father Africa Eduardo nanonood din pala sa Beda.
Magandang hapon. At happy birthday kay Ruben Tarado, one of our veteran sports writers here in the Philippines, sa mga pioneer. Happy birthday sa iyo, paring Ruben, ha? Pinababati ka ni Pong Ducanes. Back to the action we go. 2:35 left to play in the first half. They go down low to Makoy Marcos. The cut by Corteza. Finally, Miggy Corteza getting one up and in. That will be Corteza's first field goal this game.
Kita ba rin si Coach Charles? Napapalakpak eh, parang sa wakas.
Good ball movement. Barkuma attacks. Barkuma, the runner, using the glass, a miss. And Omega, he loves going to that spin ball down the basket. Plus the foul for big boy, Mark Omega.
Mark Omega with the post moves, footwork, fake spin, and one play right there. Bonus free throw para dito kay Omega. And he has been eating itong
I like that.
big man ng CSB Blazers. Offensive board, poste, di ba?
Ika nga, Brad, sa mga laro sa yung mga palaro, di ba? Sa labas dyan, sa mga kanto. Enka talaga eh. Enka talaga eh.
Hirap na hirap eh.
And Omega now with 8 points. 3 out of 6 from the field. Makes Oxon finally a basket there by Makes Oxon. And Oxon, that was his first field goal made.
And that's all you need, Trey. Once you see the ball go in, tuloy-tuloy na yan.
Good run! Goes in and out! Para dito kay Ferreras. Naive. Playing the one. Using that screen on the switch. And he has Omega. Omega bumabantay kay Naive. It means si Barkuma bumabantay.
Yeah. Oo. Pero lumalaban.
Arsiaga. Kaya napatawag nga ng foul. Tingnan mo naman yung braso, parang braso ng JV Mocon. Ito yung unang basket. A field goal in layup. It's a layup from Migs Oxon after going 0 of 3. And remember last game, Oxon with a career high 29 points.
Ooh.
Whoa! Basket is good. Para kay Robbie Naive.
Natulog yung Perpetual defense there. Libre-libre si Robbie Naive.
Mental lapse. Nakita ni Oxon, no?
Nakita ni Oxon agad eh. Tingin ka dito, Robbie.
Naive now with 3 points. That's also his first points in the game. Sanko back in. Corteza will head back to the bench. So it's Naive, Oxon, Marcos, Arsiaga, and Sanko. Lima ni Charles Stew. Para naman sa Perpetual, it's Barkuma, Roque, Netura goes to the hole, but a miss. Omega and Ferreras. Oxon. Ooh. And that pass intended for either Arsiaga or Sanko.
And that has been the problem for the Blazers sa season 99 natin. Itong mga careless turnovers eh.
Turnover number 10 now for BENILDE. Nietura goes to Ferreras. At 3, no go. Oxon skies high for the rebound. Oxon stolen away by Nietura. Up fake, uses the left one. What a shot.
Wow.
Cyrus Nietura. Stolen away. Another turnover. Ferreras drives, blocked by Oxon.
No flow there on the offense. para dito sa Benilde. Kasi diretso one-on-one. Nakita yung mismatch. As we can see here.
Ito yung Mintes ni Ferreras
Yeah.
from way outside. And then, tapik. Makukuha. Initura, up fake. Using that left
Turnover
hand.
again, Dre, no?
Pang 11 yan.
Yeah. Before that play, turnover again. So that's a 12.
Actually, Benilde is number 3 team in committing turnovers. At 15 a game. Perpetual ang number 2 in taking care of the basketball. Traveling violation there. Actually, itong 2 teams pala, Perpetual is number 2. Benilde is number 3. They're, kumbaga, one of the top in the terms of taking care of the basketball. Mapua is number 1 at committing just 13 turnovers a game. The high-octane San Sebastian Stags are the last in committing close to 22 turnovers per game in season 99.
Pero interestingly, Dre, no? Kasi when pag mataas turnovers mo, usually you just push the ball and then talagang quick yung pace ng tira.
Oy, yung San
Tira.
Sebastian nga, gusto 7 seconds or less.
Yeah, tira ka na. That makes a lot of parang chance para mag-turnover ka. Pero dito sa Benilde,
Habol nila yung
hindi
possession.
naman sila ganun di ba? They're really setting up the play. Pero taas pa rin ang turnovers nila eh.
Yung nga yung mga careless turnovers.
Oo.
Tama ka doon. Naive drives. Ooh, 2 guys clobbering Naive down on the floor. And a foul will be called on Mark Omega. And Naive holding to the back of his head. Still shaken up. You know. All teammates going to making sure Naive is okay.
Pero imagine, Dre, talagang ang daming pwedeng score dito sa CSB, no? Imagine sila Oxon, Corteza, Gozum, di pa masyado nararamdaman eh. Pero still, 34, 35, di lumalayo itong Perpet at the same time. Tabla na. So kita mo naman na kung gaano kalalim etong Blazers.
Leading scorer nga nila today, si Kahukom.
Kahukom pa, di ba?
Naive gets both free throws to go down. Living legend, Coach Turo Valenzuela. The legendary. Ikaw ba nagkaroon ka ng encounter with Coach Turo ever? No, I mean, encounters, di ba?
Wala
Wala.
naman.
Kasi usually naman yung mga magagaling, di ba? Yung mga magagaling, kumbaga, naturuan o nakausap.
Hindi pa. Ikaw pa lang nakakausap kong legend, Dre. Ikaw talaga yung pinaka-legend eh. Sensei, kumbaga.
Salamat. Parang pinapamukha mo kung na matanda na ako, JB.
Hindi.
Oxon. Inbounds. Back to Mix for 3! Yes! Para sa 3! And what a way, what a time to come for that man. His first 3 here in this game to end the first half. And that was really a design play
Great
to
inbound
get
play,
Oxon.
Yeah. Oo.
Malalado nga parang Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry, di ba, mag-inbound ng ball, takbo sa corner,
Actually,
and then 3.
yeah, tama ka.
And now, Benilde on a 14-6 run to end the first half. They find themselves ahead by 4, 39-35. Stay with us dito lamang sa GTV.